Welcome, beloved Leos, both the longtime fire-hearted veterans who've been roaring with me since this channel first lit up, and the freshly curious souls who just stumbled into this pride. You've landed at Golden Fortune Leo, where astrology isn't watered down into vague cliches, but served blazing hot with depth, wisdom, and just enough sass to keep things real. And let me tell you, this isn't just another cosmic weather report. What you're about to hear is a rare celestial alignment that could shift the course of your love life and purpose in ways you didn't even know you were ready for. Now, I've been decoding soul contracts, planetary alignments, and the wild, beautiful maze of human behavior for over 20 years. And I'm telling you, this Venusian portal is no ordinary event. This is sacred choreography. Divine timing at its absolute finest. We're talking about a shift so potent, so richly textured with grace and karmic healing, that it practically hums in your aura. So take a breath, because if you've felt like something's stirring inside you lately, like your heart is leaning towards something unseen but undeniable, it's not just your imagination. It's alignment. We begin with what seemed like a simple love reading. But almost instantly, it blossoms into something much bigger, a call from the universe itself. A spiritual nudge, or let's be honest, a cosmic shove, toward a love that was written in the stars long before you learned how to spell zodiac. This is not casual dating territory. This is a soul-level union, one that arrives when you've finally stopped dimming your light to make others comfortable and started honoring your divine magnetism. And just when you think this message couldn't get more serendipitous, your invitation arrives to real connection. The kind that opens locked doors inside your psyche. Kabbalistic numerology, past life memories, messages from your guides. This isn't just insight, it's initiation. It's like the universe slipped you a spiritual keycard and said, "You ready to upgrade rooms?" Spoiler alert, you are. So whether you've been crawling through a heartbreak fog or flying solo by choice, this transmission is your call back to center. Back to soul. Back to the version of you that knows you weren't meant to settle, you were meant to shine. And if you're one of the chosen ones, yes, you, the universe isn't just sending signs. It's rolling out the cosmic red carpet. Just don't trip on it in those metaphorical heels of self-doubt. Let's have an honest moment, Leo, because if there's one thing you deserve, it's the truth wrapped in a little warmth and a whole lot of respect. As a longtime astrologer and student of the human psyche, I've watched more Leo charts than I can count, and here's a cosmic reality I need to put on the table. Even the boldest lions sometimes fall into the trap of the victim mindset. Yes, even the chosen ones. The ones who were born to lead, inspire, and glow in gold-tinted glory. But here's the thing, self-pity is sneaky. It shows up in the form of righteous frustration, in endless "why is this happening to me" spirals, or in blaming the universe like it's your cosmic landlord for getting the rent. Newsflash, the rent is your soul growth and you already paid it. So let's pivot. Instead of "why me," try "what now." It's a subtle shift with seismic impact. The moment you stop playing the role of the misunderstood hero and start embodying your role as the co-creator of your destiny, doors don't just open, they swing off the hinges. And just beyond that doorway, a sacred union is waiting. Whether you're newly single, halfway through healing, or emotionally entangled in something that makes soap operas look tame, your soul is being summoned toward a connection that feels fated. This is not some temporary thrill to distract you from your healing. This is soul recognition. The kind of bond that's written in lifetimes, not text messages. But and I say this with love, it's going to require a little courage. You might have to pack a spiritual, and possibly literal, suitcase and walk away from someone who's been siphoning your sparkle for far too long. Not out of anger, but because your higher self already knows, it's time. Now here's the kicker, and I've seen this pattern play out with uncanny precision in Leo lives. When you make room for real love, abundance rushes in like it was waiting outside your aura all along. Financial blessings, creative flow, peace in your chest instead of anxiety at 2 am. Yes, all of it. But only once you make the first move. Your authentic self is magnetic. When you align with it, the universe responds with more than you even asked for. And for those wondering about this new energy on the horizon, yes, they might just be another fire sign. A Sagittarius, perhaps? Someone who doesn't just match your flame but respects it. They're not here to tame the lion. They're here to run beside you. So get ready, Leo. Your roar is calling in something real. Let me paint a picture for you, Leo. You walk into a room, maybe not even expecting much, and then bam, you lock eyes with someone who finishes your spiritual sentences. Not in a cringy Hallmark movie kind of way, but in that eerily familiar, wait, you feel this too, sort of soul jolt. That's what we're talking about here. This isn't about butterflies or sweaty palms. This is about resonance. Two of Cups energy at its finest, deep, mutual understanding without the need for pretense. No masks, no emotional gymnastics to earn love. You'll be seen exactly as you are. And here's the kicker, they're going to love you because of that, not in spite of it. Imagine that, Leo. Being adored without having to roar for attention. Now let's talk about that low-key hum in your chest, the one that's been nudging you to sign up for that random class, go to that coffee shop you never visit, or say yes to a last-minute invite. That's divine magnetism at work, my friend. And no, it's not a coincidence or caffeine-induced optimism. It's the universe dragging two frequencies into perfect sync. When the chosen ones are ready, the meeting point becomes inevitable. The cosmos doesn't operate on randomness, it operates on alignment. So, trust the pull. It knows what it's doing. And finally, let's address the sacred elephant in the room: integration of the divine masculine and feminine. This connection coming your way? It doesn't care about societal boxes or outdated rules. Whether your past in love has been clear-cut or complex, this energy is here to embrace the whole of who you are, not just the convenient parts. It's sacred union, not surface-level romance. It's soul-level mirroring, where both polarities within you, your strength and softness, fire and stillness, are not just accepted but celebrated. So if you're wondering whether this deep love is even possible for someone like you, fierce, complicated, high-volume Leo, the answer is, absolutely. You weren't made for half-hearted anything. And this is the full-hearted kind. Picture this, Leo, you're minding your own radiant business, maybe at a community class, a work mixer you almost skipped, or wandering the aisles of your favorite bookstore pretending you're not scanning the crowd, and then it happens. Your eyes meet someone else's, and something ancient inside you just clicks. It's not fireworks or violins, it's the kind of recognition that makes your soul do that awkward little gasp and whisper, "Oh, it's you." You may not say it out loud, but trust me, your energy just screamed it across the room. If life were a movie, this would be the slow-motion scene. But let's be honest, you'd still make it fabulous. Now here's where things get interesting. This person doesn't flinch. Doesn't second guess. They don't breadcrumb you, ghost you, or hit you with a "you up" at 2 am. This is grounded, sacred love. The kind of energy that says, "I see you. All of you. Let's build something real." And Leo, don't pretend you're shocked. You've done the work. You've cried the tears, burned the bridges, read the self-help books and the horoscopes. You've sat in silence with your pain and still dared to dream about love that honors your soul. This is your harvest. But here's the kicker: you still have to participate in your miracle. Your aura may be blinding, but even the sun has to rise to be seen. Your soulmate isn't going to bust through your apartment window while you're 4 episodes deep into a rewatch of your ex's highlight reel. Nope. You need to get out there. Say yes to life. Go to the event, take the class, try the thing you've been too scared or tired to try. Because here's the cosmic truth, you are the sun. Not a supporting character. Not a flickering matchstick in the wind. You are solar royalty. So show up. Shine. And when that moment comes, and it will, you'll recognize that everything you went through was preparing you for this love. And you'll be ready. Let's talk about the kind of love that doesn't come with mixed signals, 3-day texting gaps, or a playlist of red flags. This isn't teenage dream energy, this is grown, grounded, deeply sacred love. The kind that walks in wearing emotional maturity like a tailored suit. The kind that shows up not just with roses, but with a retirement plan and a passport. Yes, Leo, this may come in the form of a financially abundant, emotionally available, possibly widowed partner who's already been through the fires of life and came out golden. They don't need fixing. They don't need proving. They're just looking for someone who can match their emotional depth and spiritual clarity. Spoiler alert, that someone is you. And if you're a Leo man reading this, then darling, this is your cue to step into that King of Pentacles role. Not just rich in money, but in integrity, in consistency, in vision. Own it like it's already yours. Now brace yourself, because the universe is thinking big, like international big. This person might not just have their emotional act together, they might also come with yachts, real estate, a couple of global business trips, and a heart big enough to share it all. Sound intimidating? Good. That's how you know it's real. Just remember, you don't need to shrink to fit into someone else's success. You're Leo. You expand with it. And if they offer you an apartment or a plane ticket, take a breath, ground yourself, and say thank you. You're not a gold digger, you're a divine receiver. There's a difference. But here's the cosmic kicker, you're not just being gently guided toward this next chapter, you're being spiritually summoned. Your GPS isn't saying recalculating, it's screaming, turn left. Right now. And while your guides are expertly orchestrating things behind the scenes, you've still got to put your hands on the wheel. This is co-creation, Leo style. The universe might open the door, but you've got to walk through it heels, mane, sass, and all. Let's set the record straight, Leo, you're not just lucky. You're aligned. There's a big difference. Luck is random. Alignment is earned. And you, dear Lionheart, have done the work. You've stared down your ego, listened to your intuition even when it whispered in riddles, and you've made the brave choice to move from love instead of fear. That's grace. Grace isn't some sprinkle of cosmic fairy dust that lands on the fortunate few. It's what happens when your soul and your path finally shake hands and say, let's do this. So if you're feeling like things are finally starting to click, that's not coincidence. That's divine timing showing up with receipts. Because chosen ones, yes, you don't chase what's meant for them. They prepare. They align. And then they receive. Which brings me to this, you're being invited to stop pushing so hard. I get it, you're a Leo. You're wired to lead, to blaze trails, to roar your way through the noise. But sometimes, real magic happens when you stop fighting the current and let the current carry you. When you surrender to the rhythm of your soul, the right people, places, and opportunities don't just appear, they recognize you. They've been looking for you too. So no more clenching. No more forcing. You're not walking into love, you're walking into harmony. Into a timeline where your relationships feel nourishing, your choices feel supported, and your energy finally lands where it belongs. Now, take a breath with me. Let it out. And say it with all the fire and dignity that only a Leo can, I deserve this grace. Because you do. Every sacred second of it. The heartbreak? Behind you. The waiting? Over. The chapter ahead is golden, and it's got your name on it. And hey, before you go prancing off into your beautifully aligned destiny, do me, and yourself, a favor, like this video, share it with someone who needs this message, and subscribe to the channel Golden Fortune Leo. This space was made for you. For your light, your power, and your journey. I'll see you in the next one, Leo. Until then, go live like the universe is conspiring in your favor, because it is.